In this video, I would like to take up some examples on sums and differences of trigonometric functions. Now, in the previous video, I've explained and explained how I can derive the the difference of a cosine function. In similar ways, you can derive the other sums and differences of trigonometric functions as well. Now that we have derived them, we are going to remember them. So this is the table that shows you the sums and difference identities and the co-function identities as well. But the co-function identities I will talk about a little bit later in a different video. But for now, you are required to remember all these formulas. And if you are not able to remember, please have them handy when you are doing problems like these. Okay, so now let's do a question based on sum and difference identities. I'm planning to take at least 3 questions, one for sine, one for cos, and one for tan. And always this table is important, and also this diagram, the terminal points represented on a unit circle will be a ready reference for this kind of questions. And also the table for sine, cos, and tan for that gives you the angle values from 0 to 90 will be also helpful for you or to do these problems. Okay, let's do a problem. Now, first one I want to start with, find the value of sine 5 pi over 12. So we are not going to use the calculator. We are going to use the sum or difference of a trigonometric function, and also use the table values, and then come up with the value. Okay. Now, in order to do this this question, it's better to convert the radian value into a degree value, which will be easier to work with. Okay. If you're given a degree, a question with a degree value, then the question becomes easier. Now, how do I change this? So this is my radian value, 5 pi over 12 times, you're going to multiply by 180 over pi. Remember, 180 over pi. So that's how you convert radian into degrees. Okay, so radian into degrees. So now you multiply by 180 over pi, the pi's cancel out, and you multiply 5 times 180 over 12. Okay, so you can just use the calculator. 5 times 180 over 12 gives you 75. So you're going to write sine 75. Now, sine 75 is not found in this table. Okay, in this table. Sine 75 is not found in this table, nor on this unit circle. You see, 120, 135, 60, sine 75 is not found. So we are going to manage to find the value for sine 75 by manipulating the 75 with the known values. Okay, so I'm going to write this sine 75 as sine 45 degrees plus 30 degree. Okay, sine 45 plus 30 degrees. Now this resembles the formula sine a plus b. Okay, now from the table, the formula table, sine u plus v or sine a plus b, whatever, is sine u cos v plus cos u sine v. In other words, sine a plus b is sine a cos b plus cos A sine B. Okay, now this is sine 45 plus 30. So A is 45 and B is 30. So I'm going to substitute those values, A and B values. So sine 45 times cos 30 plus cos 45 sine 30. Okay, so now all we need to know is the values of sine 45, cos 30, cos 45, sine 30. Now, if I look at the table, this table, sine 45, sine theta 45 is square root of 2 over 2. Cos theta 45 is square root of 2 over 2. So sine and cos 45, let me write it here. Sine 45 equals cos 45 equals square root of 2 over 2. What about sine 30? What about sine 30? Sine 30 is 1/2. Cos 30 is square root of 3 over 2. So I'm going to write that down. So sine 30 is 1/2. Cos 30 is square root of 3 over 2. So I'm going to just substitute these values in this formula. So how do we start sine 45, right? Sine 45 is square root of 2 times 2. What is next? Cos 30. So cos 30 is square root of 3 over 2. Square root of 3 over 2. Okay? Then plus, then cos 45. Cos 45 is again square root of 2 over 2 times sine 30. Sine 30 is 1/2, so 1/2. Okay? Now we need to simplify this and then we are done. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is to multiply the top. So square root of 2 times square root of 3 is square root of 6 over 2 times 2 is 4. In the same way, square root of 2 times 1 is square root of 2. 2 times 2 is 4. And then we find the, the denominators the same. So we can simply, put the 4 at the bottom. So square root of 6 plus square root of 2. You cannot combine these two terms because they're not like terms, okay? So that's going to be your final answer for sine 75. So the question, when we go to the question, it's sine for 5 pi over 2. So sine 5 pi over 12 is square root of 6 plus square root of 2 plus 4.